When leading a NASCAR race, every single driver dreads the caution may come out, their tire may blow, they run out of gas. There have been many instances where those exact situations have occurred. We're going to take a deep dive into this video of NASCAR leaders having problems. Make sure you stick around because this is going to be a great video.
And now it's a matter of can he come back up and block the one and fit in this hole.
Woo. No, he gets into him. Around goes Larson. He keeps it down to the grass. Caution flies.
All right, clear lane all the way up at the top. You're just going to start jamming. Try to run your momentum all the way up.
Clear.
And
you hear him drag the brake.
He did.
He almost got in the back of Chastain and turned him around.
Saved him.
While leading early on in the 2023 Kansas race, Tyler Reddick drives up the track and into Kyle Larson and spins him out. Kyle Larson was racing for the lead and was spun out on accident by Tyler Reddick. Luckily, Kyle Larson was able to continue after this, but it was a detriment to the start of their race.
Smoke. This could be it for the 2 and Brad Keselowski.
Fire underneath the car. The 2 has definitely expired an engine.
So did it overheat? Did they not get that done soon enough? Was the oil temp too high? We don't know, but that is a consideration.
I know it's a frustrating way to go out, Brad, especially considering how good the car was.
Yeah, absolutely. We had an incredible car today, and I'm really proud of that. We just got to keep pushing, and hopefully we can go win these next 4. I want to finish the season with the most wins, and we got a great shot at that, leading it right now. And
trying to win a championship in NASCAR is one of the hardest things. You need to be consistent and have great races in the playoffs. During the 2016 playoffs, Brad Keselowski blew an engine, and it ended up knocking him out of the round of 12. Ultimately, this was all due to a potato chip bag that was covering the front of his grill. He was not able to get it off, and it exploded his engine, costing him the win and a shot in the next round of the playoffs.
Oh, slide chop, but you heard him.
Whoa!
How about that?
And he saved it.
I didn't see Cindrix, but that's as far sideways as I've seen it. I'd love to know what Kurt.
Yes. 84 laps to go. Wow.
Look at that.
This is probably one of the greatest saves in the NASCAR Next Gen era, but it was still a problem for Kyle Larson as he was battling Kurt Busch. Kyle Larson makes this incredible save after his car goes sideways exiting turn 2.
Sideways goes the 41. Contact with the 2 of Brad Keselowski. Caution comes out. The 21 also involved.
Inside. Hold tight here.
From the 41, just very loose, and now these guys behind them, there's nothing they can do.
No.
Obviously, the right side tires are up. I just think he got loose.
Yeah, and then Brad Keselowski had nowhere to go. And the rest of the cars just, you know he's coming back up towards the racetrack. So as they try to get slowed down, they just continue to make.
When battling for position at Bristol for the lead, multiple cars, including Brad Keselowski and Kurt Busch, got involved in this massive accident, ending their day. They were running up front with about 40 laps to go until this chaos ensued, ending all of their chances at the win.
Brad Keselowski may be out of fuel. The race leader might have pushed it a little too far. The man who's led more laps than anyone else tonight, Jamie.
And the faces on these crew guys when they heard him say, and you hear it there, out, as he rolls into his pit box. Talk about cutting it too close. 4 tires here. They will fill it up. Of course they'll be able to make it to the end, but we'll have to see if this is going to cost him any track position as he was coasting his way halfway around that last lap before he pitted. And you're going to see the guys are going to have to push him here, make sure they're going to fill it all the way up. They're continuing to put gas.
Brad Keselowski, when leading the race at Charlotte Motor Speedway during the chase, ends up running out of gas and has to make an emergency pit stop, costing him a lap and multiple positions, hurting himself in the points.
Yeah, he sure did. Oh, a 32 of Corey LaJoie. Pretty amazing job by Chase Elliott to go around and have minimal when Corey LaJoie got in the back of him and turned him around because he was on the brakes heavy seeing the 47 of Ryan Preece going around. Boy, look how close the nose was to that inside wall. That was about to ruin Chase Elliott's day.
What a save. Now here's Preece trying to stay on the lead lap without success.
And Corey LaJoie could not check up. Look how close a shave that was.
Maybe just a touch, but it doesn't look like there's enough damage for them to maybe have to come in. But you can see the left rear tire was smoking on the 47 Ryan Preece for a couple of laps there.
When trying to avoid a lapped car that is spinning, Chase Elliott has to make evasive maneuvers and accidentally spins himself out when leading the race at Bristol. Luckily, he had no damage after this spin, but it was still a detriment to his day. A bonehead move that people don't talk about as much is Robbie Gordon during the 2001 Sonoma race. Kevin Harvick was a lap down trying to unlap himself. Wasn't racing Robbie Gordon for position for the lead. Robbie Gordon then proceeds to block Kevin Harvick, costing himself the lead as Tony Stewart overtook him and drove off with the victory.
That is Jim Long going
I wouldn't be
down
walking. If I was Jim Long, I would not be walking. I'd be running. I'd be running down there saying, hey, come on, man. We got a shot at winning this race. Cut us some slack.
That's Richard Childress up on the box, who owns Harvick's car.
Okay, I'll handle it. Don't worry. Just one more minute. Just wait a minute.
You know what, guys? I'm not sure a caution would not be.
Caution's out.
Stewart, get past Gordon. Here they come. They're running to the caution.
They're racing back to the caution flag. We've watched him be loose all day. Now, this is Kevin Harvick in the 29, turn 7.
To turn 7.
Turn 4 to turn 7.
Harvick's there. Oh.
Beating and banging. Stewart saw it happening.
And Tony Stewart had the momentum.
You see, this is just what drives me crazy. Robbie Gordon is worried about a lap car, and he lets Tony Stewart take the lead.
The outside, Carl Edwards on the inside. Green flag back in the air. They're blocking. Good go down low. Carl Edwards into the wall. He got tagged by the 22. Big hits by the 19. And the caution comes back out again.
That is exactly what we saw Joey Logano was going to try to do. Big fire of the 78. But that is what we thought was going to happen. Obviously, the wreck isn't what we thought. Joey Logano's next to him entering turn 1. He's in the middle of 3 wide. Worst possible scenario for Carl. Carl turns left, trying to block a championship on the line. Joey's there in a big wreck. And I don't blame Carl Edwards.
Leading the race is one thing, but leading the championship in the championship race with just a couple laps to go and crashing is one of the worst things that could ever happen to a NASCAR driver's career. This happened to Carl Edwards in 2016. He ultimately retired after this race.
Well, I'm sure he's checked. He may have been wondering how that right front damage looks. The car, Sterling Marlin is jumping out of his car. He's going around to look at the right front fender. But, he can't do that.
You can't work on your car under the red flag. That's the NASCAR rule.
Pull it off a little bit.
You're not allowed to work on your car under the red flag.
I don't think I've ever seen a leader have a problem under a red flag, and they're the ones causing the problem. Sterling Marlin, leading the race under the red flag, gets out of his car and tries to work on it. You are not allowed to do that.
Contact Gordon and Keselowski.
Coming outside also.
Keselowski to the outside of Johnson for the race lead.
Yeah, he does.
Gordon spinning, turn 4. Caution is out. We'll have another attempt at a green light checker.
I really believe it was just that choice that he made to go to the outside. Brad Keselowski was ready to go, though, but you can see the contact's what cut the left rear tire down there.
Went to block you there when you went 3 wide. He came down.
Yeah, it's just racing. It's no different than what happened with Tony and Dale last week. Got a little newer tires and got a better run than he did.
The drive for 5 was alive for Jeff Gordon in 2014, looking for his 5th championship. It all came to a close at Texas when leading the race, and Brad Keselowski put him 3 wide, hitting Gordon's tire, cutting it down, and Jeff Gordon goes spinning.
Chicago, the 24-second win was served with a side dish of revenge.
Gordon is there, and he is wanting the lead.
Oh! Kenseth goes around off the front of the Gordon.
Jeff Gordon finally goes to victory lane. He wins today in the USG Sheetrock 400 at Chicagoland Speedway.
So damn proud of you. I'm proud of all you guys. Spectacular job, all of you.
Speaking of Jeff Gordon puts the bumper to the back of Matt Kenseth at Chicagoland in 2006, turning race leader Kenseth around and winning the race.
There we go, Gregson on the inside.
Here comes Noah Gregson looking for his second win of the year side by side
He's got
with
the
his
preferred
teammate.
lane. He's got the preferred lane if he could just hold on to the bottom here. I don't know if the 11 can run 5 more
Look
laps.
at that, he's gonna slide him in there. Moved him out of the way, teammates.
Allgaier into the wall, Briscoe through to second, and now Allgaier spins.
Noah Gregson makes contact with teammate Justin Allgaier battling for the lead in the 2020 Bristol race in the Xfinity Series. Allgaier would ultimately spin around and bring the caution out, ending his day.
No love lost at this point between teammates as they're fighting for the lead. Trevor Bayne's out of shape. Harrison Rhodes collects the race leader, Blaney.
Right, guys. Tried to go to the bottom and get by him. You're in the very middle right on our doors. Couldn't get by him quick enough. You always do that to us. Why? She's done. 6. Oh, wow. How the hell did that happen? Squirrel City. Jeez.
Kane making a move on his teammate.
They catch the 12 and the 2 into the wall.
Hard hits.
Penske drivers.
We hit pretty hard, guys.
You saw the 2 go up the racetrack, catch the 12, both of them into the wall coming off a 2.
Now he's on that flat surface. Left side's on that yellow line, loses it, gets up the racetrack, gets into Blaney. Big hit.
Clint Boyer might be glad that this is a holiday weekend, because if he wins this race, the party might go on for a while.
I just saw some smoke out of that 15, though, right there. Maybe Clint did know what he was talking about. Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All done.
Uh-oh.
Shut it off so they can check it, okay?
Caution is out.
Wow. Oh, that's too bad. He was running fastest, some of the fastest laps on the racetrack right until then.
Leading the race.
Bubba trying to block. He gets into the 20. The 20 slides. The 18 goes by. The caution hasn't come out yet. Now it does. The 20 of Kids at the end of the wall.
He's getting, here comes Dillon. He's not going to back off this time. 3 wide going into 1. Look at Timothy Peters down on the bottom. Eric Jones going around. Caution is out.